everybody, welcome to Color for Gold. We are on our second episode and we are here with the beautiful Ashen. Hey Ashen, how you doing?
How you doing?
Thank you for joining us. Okay, so you are here with, India Ho, that's who I am.
And you're also here with your boy Murray.
Alright. So Ashen, tell everybody where you're from, how old you are.
Okay, well, hey everybody, it's Ashen. What's happening? I'm from Queens, New York.
Queens get the money?
Mm-hmm, you already know. My ethnicity is Jamaican, and I am 22 years old.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Alright, Ashen. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so my first question pretty much, I'm going to just start off with just asking you what got you started into doing music?
What got me started into doing music, what got me started into creating music is not being heard when I'm speaking. So entertainment is one of the quickest ways to catch attention. So, if you're saying something, normally people are not going to tune in as much as they would if there was like a music instrument behind it. So I used music as a way of me getting people to connect to what I say better than how they would if I was just saying it normally.
Yeah.
I express myself way better through music, so that's just my form of that's my preferred way of communication. It's really just me communicating with y'all.
How long have you been doing music for?
I've been doing music since I was 15, officially. I will say that because I got in the studio for the first time at 15. That's when I knew I really wanted to do this. So I took my butt to the studio. I've been playing around writing little songs that I've been throwing away songs for years until I was 15 and said, yo, this is not just something you do when you're bored in class and not listening to the teacher. This is something you want to do, period. So yeah, once my mom got me in school when I was of age, around the age of 5, 4, I learned about poetry. And ever since then, I knew that music was poetry, and that's something that I wanted to be a part of forever. Nice.
Now, how was your first studio experience?
My first studio experience, it felt amazing. It felt like the biggest small step that I took in this journey so far, and it's probably one of my favorite parts of just being a music artist. It's just the first time doing anything is just amazing to me. So when I first went into the studio, I was really nervous, but I felt like everything was finally making sense, like everything was finally clicking, and a part of that had to do with me just doing it. I talk to people all the time that want to get in the studio or they want to work on something with me, and it's like, go in the studio yourself and catch the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I don't know. I think it's because I'm used to making first steps by myself. So I always encourage people to just go to the studio. You drop something of yours, have something that you can call yours. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like going to the studio really solidifies that that I'm here, I'm doing something, y'all are gonna hear me in a clearer way. I'm not about to make a video and upload it. Nah, y'all about to hear a production. So it felt really good. It made me feel in charge of my life.
So when you're in the studio, right? Mm-hmm. What is the process that you go through when you make your music? How do you find inspiration? What inspires you?
There are many processes that I have. I'll go on and say that the process to my creations is sometimes I'll hear a beat and I'll write to it on the spot and I'll have a song. And that song may get recorded next week or next year or 3 years from now. Certain songs have longer shelf life, if you would say.
What do you mean by shelf life?
Certain songs are just marinating. Like the moment in time, the moment in my life where the song connects to most is when it would get released. Like, I mean, it's hard to explain it. Like,
that makes sense.
I can make a song like, all right. So for example, I had a song called 1519 and I wrote it to Mos Def Auditorium instrumental. It's a great song, Mos Def Auditorium, shout out. And I wrote my song called 1519 to that instrumental. And I named it 1519 simply because the first half was written when I was 15 and I didn't finish it. I didn't like finish the song until 4 years later. So like I have my songbook, I'll go back in time through the pages, look at songs and say, oh, I forgot I wrote you. Let's see if we can do something with you now. And if we can't, then you'll just stay. And then some songs get written today, recorded tomorrow, released next month, or released next week, you know, whatever the process is. Of course, money has a lot to do with it. Studio money, money for the promotion, money for the visuals, you know, all of that is an investment in self. So my 9-to-5 definitely helps keep me motivated and on track with the things that, with the type of expenses that my music is gonna bring me. So, but for a fact, like I let the music let me know when it's ready to be delivered.
And you can just feel that.
Yeah, I can just feel when like this is the moment in time where this has to get birthed out. Like it's kind of like playing God. Like it's just knowing when something is ready to be born. Like I'm not really the type of person to like force new shit out just because I'm making new shit or like just to keep it like in order or anything. Nah. Every song has its own unique timeline, birth date, all of that. Like I have songs that I've written when I was still, when I was 15 that just aren't out yet, and I'm 22, so y'all hear about that soon later.
Do you have any idols, any musical idols that you look up to?
Yes. So we're gonna start with hip hop because I sing and I rap. So with my rapping side, I'll start with Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, literally. Like, first of all, shout out to all my Gemini artists out there. Like, I'm about to list a few Geminis who I was inspired by before I even looked at their birthday. So, coincidence. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, Lauryn Hill. I'm more inspired by Kendrick Lamar than Biggie because of like my age and stuff, but I'm heavily inspired by Biggie. Rap inside, heavily inspired by Lil Wayne, another GOAT. That's also who Kendrick Lamar looks up to as well. So as you can see,
they're both.
The chain of influence goes down. Yeah. Goes down the bloodline. You feel me?
Those are definitely some spins out there.
Drake, even though he get me tight sometimes, but I love him.
He's a funny dude.
He's Drake. He's good. He's who he is. Yeah, no, for real. Lil Wayne and Drake instrumentals. That's all you could find in the oldest pages that I have written music on.
Who are your influences on the singing side?
On the singing side, let's get to it. I'm gonna say Aaliyah. I'm gonna say Rihanna, Beyonce, Whitney Houston. Jasmine Sullivan. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, she has a.
Like the fact that she's a trending topic again now is so crazy because like I would like before I would say that like I would answer this question the same way and I'll say Jasmine Sullivan and like now when I say it feels even better because like you can pull up some of her new stuff right now
Fire.
Singing wise, who else? I would say Janae Aiko as well. She's really like.
I like her vibe.
I will say I will really say her spiritually more than musically, not because. Honestly, because like I feel her spirit through her music to the point where it's like it's no longer just me enjoying a song. It's literally like a transcendence. Like she's doing some real energetic work with her music, and that's just like it's untouchable.
Yeah, with her music, it's like you can just feel it.
Yeah, it's not even just limited to music. Like that. It's a whole like baptism. Like
it puts
crazy.
Her music definitely puts people in a vibe.
It's sensational, as Future would say.
All right, so since you have a hip hop and an R&B side, when it comes to like doing music, do you prefer to rap more or sing more?
I would say both equally, but if you don't like that answer, I would say rap. I would say I would prefer to rap more because it's just quick. I get my point across. You hear me directly. I'm speaking straight to you. But I really do like them both equally, and most of the time on a rap song, you'll hear melodies in the background. You'll be like, "Oh, who's that?" I'll be like, "Yeah, that's me too." And you'll be like, "Wait, how? It sounds like two different people." Yeah, because it's like I got two different sides. Hey. So it's like yeah, that's that. Yeah, it is. It literally is like it's everybody. Everybody has a flip side, but like on some real literal shit, I have two sides. So it's like they both have to balance each other out because my rap is my masculine and my sing is my feminine. So that's my yin and my yang. Like that's music in the way I make it. It's incomplete without the other. But most of my songs are rap, but definitely gonna be a whole lot more singing because I've been feeling very watery, very in tune with like my feelings. And it's something kind of new for me. So me being in tune with my feelings, of course, not saying, but.
So, what is one of your favorite songs, and what is one of your least favorite songs that you've made?
By me?
Yeah, by you.
Oh my God. I hate that question. I'm gonna answer it though.
It really makes you look because it's like it's your.
But the thing is it's a trick question because the song that you might not like, other people may love it.
Yeah, and it's like each of my songs are my favorite, but I'm going to say that my favorite song that I wrote. I'm gonna let y'all know my favorite song that's out. I'm not gonna tell y'all my favorite song period because that's not even out. My favorite song that's out. This answer may change in as little as 2 hours from now, but I'm just gonna answer y'all, okay? Gosh, my favorite song right now is "Sex Demon" by Ashen.
I really do like that too because you performed that.
Yeah. I'll say that's my favorite song right now, because that really perfectly paints my dark side, and I love my dark side so much. Like it's so dope over there. So
that's dope. That's dope that she could like say that. A lot of people don't want to. Like,
I love my dark side because like it's just literally half of who I am. Oh wow. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, I feel like
we have fun over there, man.
It's always dope to embrace just our being in general.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't accept their dark side.
Yeah, like, you know, I guess that's why I attract a lot of scorpionic energy because y'all be playing in the shadows. I don't be with that all the time though. But, y'all be taking it too far, Drake. Anyway, I know everybody's zodiac sign. I need to chill. My least favorite song that I made. Oh man. I would say Nostalgic. And that's not a song that I even talk about. So like me even saying the name of that song is like, am I making this up right now? But no, yeah, like I have a song called Nostalgic. I actually do. Like I don't like keep that in my head because not really my favorite.
And
it's on SoundCloud. It's not.
We have to ask. We have to ask why it's not your favorite. Did you write that in a bad place?
I was mentally, emotionally in a bad place. That's not the reason I hate it. Like, a lot of my good work comes from me writing songs in those type of like modes. But the reason I'm really not feeling that song too much is because like I feel like I was really sad, and I just like was just like, instead of I don't know, like I just don't like the song because I could have done better. I'm gonna keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making this too complicated. I could have done better. Simple. But it's not a bad song. Could have sounded better.
I'm gonna look that. Said it's on SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's literally like my second song that I've recorded. I think, yeah, like my second song.
How many songs have you recorded since you started?
Since I started doing music, I don't have a truthful number for y'all, but I'll roughly say around 30, 35.
Wow, and that doesn't include.
But not all of them are out. I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'd say roughly 16 songs out right now, 17. And I have about like 2, 3 features. And I'm also excited for some that are coming out soon with some dope individuals.
Hey.
Dope sounds all around.
Alright, so I like to ask artists this kind of question, whether it's a music artist, videographer, whoever the case is, but like, when it comes to recording a track, do you have any experiences that you remember the most of, I guess, a studio session or a performance? Like, how can I, let's say, what song have you either recorded or performed that pretty much has the best memory, if that makes sense?
The best memory of the experience of me recording it?
Or recording it or a performance.
Or performance?
Either or.
I'm gonna say shut the F up.
You telling me to shut the F? No, I'm playing.
I'm gonna say shut the F up. Period.
So you had the best experience recording that song. Why?
Yeah, it's called STFU. You know, I don't know that acronym. I had the best experience recording that song because like I really meant it. Like,
was it somebody you were thinking about?
I was thinking about the people in here. Like, shut the F up. Stop talking. I know you hear me thinking. Don't interrupt my song. I lose track a lot, so it's like sometimes in order to gain my focus back, I gotta be like, shut the F up. So, but I also was talking to y'all, so not y'all.
Okay, all right.
I was talking to y'all. Nah. If you listen to the song and you sing it along with me, you'll be talking to somebody too. I promise you. Like, you're gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, yeah. You know, you're gonna know who you're talking to, and we're both gonna like connect on that level because now we're both telling them to shut the F up.
Yeah.
And now we're best friends because of that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's a dope way to connect with music.
Yeah. You know, like as I said in the beginning, I was silenced a lot, so it's like now it's your turn.
But
it ain't that vengeful, honestly. It was just so much expression in that song, so much burstful energy, so much raw masculinity, and I just loved every part of it. Like in the studio, I literally recorded that song in like 3 takes. Like,
I really like that.
That's how badly I really like was just in it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I want to do with all my songs. I don't want to be in the studio forever getting something right. I want to be so in it, and I want to practice it so much that like I'm not even consciously worried about how it's unwinding. Like it's just gonna unwind. Like I'm gonna just let it roll like toilet paper.
Yeah.
Just let it roll.
Bars.
Yeah. Don't roll up in toilet paper though, because that will waste your substance. I rolled up in Bible paper before.
Ew. All the ink and stuff in it.
I rolled up on one of the blank pages, so I don't think like.
No, still.
I don't think he'd have a problem with it. So it's like,
I don't think he would have a problem with it at
have
all.
a problem.
To be, I don't think that's his book. That's just my opinion of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's cool with it. I think he's cool with it.
I don't think he would be even have a book, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's just a copy from a factory. I think he's cool with it, you know, like it's not you know, I think he's fine.
Yeah,
he's fine.
He'd be alright.
Yeah, he'd be alright. There's people out there doing a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Oh yeah,
Worse things.
way worse things.
I'm valid like salad.
Bars.
Alright, so I have a closeout question.
Hey.
And I know you touched up about this a little earlier. You were saying that if somebody was to ever ask you how they would start, you would want them to just go to the studio and, you know, feel it out for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other advice for, you know, other artists out there that are pursuing their, you know, passions the way that you are? It may not be music, it could be, you know, but what kind of advice do you feel that you have to offer to the ones listening right now?
The first thing I would say is don't ask people for their opinions. Just welcome feedback, but don't ask people for their opinions. And like some people would already understand what I just said, but I'm gonna break it down because it kind of still sounds like confusing to me, but I know what I mean. Basically, like when you're creating something, there's no room for others' opinions on it because you're literally the designer. Like when God created Earth, he didn't have anybody to ask their opinion on. Like he knew what he wanted. You know, you're the God of your work. Like I mean, of course, like collaborations are different, but like in the terms of like branching off of what I said earlier, like going out and doing it yourself, don't ask people for their opinions. You have confidence, all the confidence in your stuff, because truth be told, nobody can't do it like you. Always be ready for feedback though. There's a difference, you know. You want to hear what people think. You know, I'm kind of playing with your head right now, but if you're following, you'll get what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, all criticism is good criticism. And like, just like, if something makes you happy, then you really, you're gonna get that kick to do it. Like, you may not feel the kick right now, but like, if that's what your energy craves, if that's what your mind is focused on right now, then one day you're just gonna get up and do it. And it doesn't have to be like how everyone else is doing it. You just do it how you do it. So rule number 1, don't ask for opinions. Rule number 2, be open to feedback. So I'd say if you really do want to ask for opinions, just be like, any feedback, but understand that opinions cannot mold you into what you want to be. Someone else's opinion cannot mold you into what you decide to be. So just be who you are through art. There's no permission in this.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Alrighty. So for those who don't know about you, let them know where they can find you.
Okay. Well, if you don't know about me, but you should by now, you can find me on Instagram. I love it there. At it's Ashen, ITSASHEN_. And you can also find me on Twitter, although I don't really get that out too much. But if you go on my Instagram, you'll see my Twitter. And my SoundCloud has all of my music there. Some tracks you won't find on Apple and Spotify and all those other streaming platforms, but most tracks you will find there. But if you want all my tracks, even the hidden gems that you may not be aware of. You go to my SoundCloud, and my SoundCloud it's Ashen.
I love SoundCloud still.
I love SoundCloud
People
still.
say stuff and they don't use it anymore.
Yeah.
But
Oh, 2016 SoundCloud was a great year, honestly.
Facts.
2016 SoundCloud. That's when I found Uzi. All right, Uzi.
All right, so Color for Gold. We out here.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, ColorForGold. Thank you.
Thank you for your time and energy. We much appreciate it.
Yes, thank y'all for y'all time and energy, and thank you for craving me here on tonight, because I'm happy to be here, and this is only the beginning, guys.
Yes. most
Queens
definitely.
get the money. Let's go.
You done know.
All right, so yeah, on that note, everyone stay dope, stay tuned, stay blessed. We out.
Have a great night.
Peace.